New at 10, we caught up with local law enforcement today to hear how these events are affecting officers and what they do to try and prevent these tragedies from happening. News 4 Tucson's Mark Mangura joins us live in studio with more. Mark.
Angelique, please tell me that any mass shooting scenario has its difficulties, and that's why they work so hard to be prepared when it comes to situations like this. It's a first responder's worst nightmare. Heading into a mass shooting situation unsure of what to expect, it's often a horrific scene that affects people long past the day it happens.
We hear cops talking about, even years later, that inability to get the sound out of their head of cell phones ringing for, people that they know will never be coming home to their loved ones.
Law enforcement uses previous incidents to learn and improve their ability to prevent these from happening, but potential shooters are learning too. That's why personal relationships are so crucial to avoid these tragedies.
I don't think there's any substitute for the role of parents, teachers, and friends, frankly, of individuals who are going through things that seem unusual or troubling or that cause them to be concerned about someone's potential likelihood of hurting themselves or others.
TPD uses these incidents to be more prepared in the future, but Chief Magnus reiterated that knowing how those close to you are doing is just as important. In the studio, I'm Mark Mangura, News 4 Tucson.
Open impeachment hearings took a pause today, but the fallout continues from day one of testimony. Both sides of the aisle claiming the testimony helped them. Democrats focusing on a surprise revelation. Ambassador William Taylor testified a staff member overheard President Trump pushing for Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden during a phone call with Ambassador to the European Union, Gordon Sondland. Ambassador Sondland will face questions about that newly revealed call and whether military aid to Ukraine was delayed as part of a quid pro quo.
It's just further confirmation that what the president wanted, above all else, was getting those investigations on a potential opponent in 2020.
There's nothing compelling. There's nothing overwhelming.
Hearsay seems to be the basics of most of these allegations.
Politicians and the public will hear tomorrow from the ousted U.S. Ambassador to Ukraine, Marie Yovanovitch. And of course, we'll continue to bring you the latest from the impeachment hearings right here.